love me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
For the case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying with tests of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top hat out my letter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust and that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
For the case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my four when they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking, I'm calling Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Good Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jock, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Came to give y'all a quick little live, a little recap on some things that I went over. You know, I was the first one to talk about it, the first one to give you my opinion on it. That was the Big Primo. And shout out to Primo and TV Baller. You know, see me? I was the first one to bring that situation to a little different perspective, because of certain things that just didn't seem like it made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And like they say, it's an old time saying, if it's yellow, it got feathers, it quack, and it can swim, it's a duck. But you ain't, I ain't the type of person you can tell me to hook a duck up to a truck and it'll pull it. If a nigga tell me to hook a duck up, I'm gonna say you do it. Shout out to everybody in the building if y'all hear me crystal clear. Anybody with a dead body, give me some dice cubes to let me know that the audio was working out pretty good. So I'm gonna start going live. Start trying to go live 7, 8 o'clock during the week to give y'all. Only got to be some good content. If it's good, I'm going to live. I'm gonna talk about it. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike. Appreciate you, sis. Let me get it into this. My man Just Eric is in the building. He the first one. He said respect. Bless up. Big Chief is in the building. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Said salute Dice in the chat. Sister Seven is in the building. She said peace and blessings. Chilling with Love, aka Cali Love, is in the building. Can you dig it? Make sure y'all get over there and hold her down. My brother from another mother, FTC Vice, is in the building. Forgive me, y'all hear crazy in the background. Egypt is eating. That's crazy. When I said Egypt is eating, she just stopped eating. The minute I said Egypt is eating, she stopped eating. How everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas for those of y'all that celebrate Christmas. I'm looking forward to the new year, honestly. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a new attitude. I got a few resolutions. A few New Year's resolutions. Some people try to do one. I got three. I got 3 New Year's resolutions. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to conquer all 3 of them, but I'm going to give it my best and my all. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to the show I did when I had Primo, one of the biggest scammers in Brooklyn, went to a function, and unfortunately, he was robbed. Them Jack Boys came out. He did a live after that on Instagram, acting like they really didn't affect anything. He said, fuck it, he said some dudes jumped out on him. He said they had to be trained. They had to be trained. That's why second part of this show, shout out to Walter King Tut Johnson and his wife, Mama Mac. If y'all didn't catch that live they did last night for Christmas, I'm starting to admire this man a little more. I already had a fond admiration for the cat, respectfully, because I always paid attention to his articulation. I've always paid attention. See, everybody, yo, word to mother, son, yo, lo. Ignorance never had anything to do with being a gangster. If you remember the old time shows like Lucky Luciano, Bumpy Johnsons, the Queen that gave Bumpy Johnson his start, the Lucchese families, the Chins, the John Gottis, everybody that was really part of some gangster life was gentlemen. She said, I told everybody. They said I was clout chasing if they only knew. First of all, 7 knows certain. That's why I'm so glad that God made me say what I said. She too live to be around just anybody. You dig what I'm saying? She is too important and survived certain eras to just be around anybody. See, I'm real. See, I don't know. Forgive me for this, y'all. I'm kind of really selfish with good people. Am I wrong for that? I'm real selfish when it comes to good people because I don't think everybody deserves to be around good people. They don't know how to treat them. People just don't know how to treat good people. This goes for the same sex, opposite sex, a person that don't know you, a person that just takes your kindness to be a weakness. People do not know how to treat good people. So I try to keep them close. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is all going to be in a good conversation because shout out to Jaffe. Jaffe was in the chat that night. Certain things about this robbery just didn't make no sense to me. And I kept saying, if you go back and watch it, I was saying barbershop. You got a seat? First chair? Because you about to get lined up. First of all, I'm looking at these young guys, these young men. Whew, they'll make the average person try them. Walking around $300,000, $400,000 worth of jewelry on your neck. That's $150, $200 cash. Anywhere. That's if you're going to a jeweler. But if you're just trying to get some quick money, It's like 70, 75 grand in the street. Okay, cool. With another story. These big, large wads of money. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Great minds think alike. I went and checked him out because he had a live. And he actually is doing a live about one of the segments that I put in this show. And that's the TV baller and the Primo situation. Because if you really was outside, you know this. It's only one person that can line you up. It's only one person that can tell your enemy where you at. Can y'all tell me who that is? Can y'all tell me the only person that could cause your demise in the streets? Can anybody tell me? How does your enemy find out where you at? Chief said it, your right-hand man or your lady. Your right-hand man, pay attention. A nigga that you think is your man. My grandmother always told me this. She said, baby, just because you somebody's friend, I want y'all to take this jewel. Edna McLeod said this. I need everybody in here to pay attention to this. Just because you are somebody's friend does not mean they're yours. You know how many niggas I know went to the barbershop, thought they was going to get a haircut? And died? That's some Brooklyn shit. If you from Brooklyn, you know somebody that got killed in a barber chair. I'm lying, Seven? That's why every time I went to the barbershop, I always spun and had my hammer on me, and I was at the door. I was always looking on my mama. Every time I got my hair cut, shout out to my nigga Trevor on Utica and Park Place. He knew I had my gun on me. I used to spin around, my gun dead in my lap under that barber cloth, watching the door. Watching the door. I'm always big. I'm standing out. Nigga, Dice just went to the barbershop. Motherfuckers is weird out here. But before we get into this show, shout out to the dog. Matter of fact, let me send this to the dog right now. If y'all didn't see the little clash we had the other night, shout out to Dog Soldier. You heard what Seven said. Never turn, even if I'm in a restaurant, tell him, sis, never sit with my back to the door. Shout out to Dog Soldier. We did a little clash the other night. You see it, Dice versus Dog. I had the Tabanith Mastiff on that motherfucker, the wild, most vicious dog. Yo, FTC, I played, Just Eric, I shouted you out earlier. Salute, beloved. If y'all ain't check out that clash, yo, Chief, you wasn't there for the clash the other night. Was you there, Chief? Christmas Eve? But this song right here, when I played this song, shout out to my nigga Dog Soldier. If he pop up in the building, I'ma ask him. When I played this song, yo, you remember this song? Yo, Seven, you remember this song here when we was outside? When I played this song right here, the clash went different, y'all. The clash went different. Big up the Don, Shabba Blood Clot Ranks. You know, see me?
Merit to the foundation of the music.
Yeah, YouTube, you
to all
think?
the godfathers who set it. You know, you have some of the people don't know respect. As a matter of fact, them show no hard on men for the elders, but you see the elders them? You see the elders them? Tell them, say, watch it. When a nurse on a pet, when a dribble on a soda, when a powder.
Huh?
When a better respect the elder entertainer. When a nurse on a pet, when a dribble on a soda, when a powder. All of the foundation said respect for some little entertainer. What is the matter with them?
Yeah.
Them do a one song which is better but top 10. Nothing no itty fleety flighty pussy like a them face a rule. I been pa even for them best friend and them
What?
no old. Them original corner again. Here is the solution for the whole of them. If they want like them want disrespect, let them cool. You ride on rule. You ride your godfather.
Hold up. You got Club Fortune in the building and the boy Shots from Brooklyn. Remember this tune there, Shots? Big tune, Shabba.
All of merit to the foundation of the music. To all the godfathers who set it. You know, you have some little people don't know respect. As a matter of fact, them so no hard on men for the elders, but you see the elders them? You see the elders them? Tell them say, watch it. When a nurse on a pet with a dribble on a soda with a powder. When a better respect the elder entertainer. When a nurse on a pet with a dribble on a soda with a powder. All of the foundation said respect for some little entertainer. What is the matter with them? Them do a one song which is better but top. They nothing no itty tighty fleety flighty pussy like a them face a rule. I been for evil for them best friend and them no old. Them original corner again. Lyrics the solution for the whole of them. If they want like them want disrespect legend. Cool, cool. You ride on roll. You are a godfather of the DJ school. Cool, cool. Jayo done roll. Influential factor of the DJ school. Cool, cool. King Stitch done roll. Easy father Stitch well equipping at the school. Cool, cool. Brigadier done roll. Dreadlocks educator of the DJ school. So when a nurse on a bed, when a dribble on a soda, when a powder. The only youngsters who are disrespect the elder. When a nurse on a bed, when a dribble on a soda, when a powder. Reset the foundation, set the stem, feed them fall.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, my fault, y'all. I had to take it back to 88, 89 when it was really reggae music playing. Cool, cool. Shout out to DMW Shotty in the building. Shout out to Miss Cassandra. Miss Cassandra Levi. I feel so bad, y'all. Sorry again, sis. I called her Casanova. I called this woman Casanova. You know why I feel bad, y'all? I'm going to keep it funky with you. You know why I got to shout the sis out? You know when they give you your weekly wrap-up? You know, in the studio, for the people you know. Make a long story short, they said 2,900 people tuned in. So they picked like about 7 or 8 people photos or avatars that be paying your attention. And I felt so bad. I seen Cassandra shit. I said, I called this lady Casanova. My grandmother was like, motherfucker, you know how to read? I heard her say that. I heard her say that. Back to what I was saying, y'all. We're going to get into some real work tonight because I said this in the show with Primo when Primo got robbed, but I want to break down something tonight. Yo, Eric, yo, Seven, I really want to break down how, just no offense, fuck it, take it offensively. I want to break down how ignorant these niggas is today. I want to break down how ignorant these niggas is today. Now, don't get it twisted. I came up seeing the niggas wearing the lambskins, the Quarterfields, the Sherlin jackets, the Woolridges. You dig what I'm saying? The big ropes. You understand? The 4-fingered rings, the gold teeth, the gazelles. You understand what I'm saying? But do y'all understand what the day is? I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. If y'all know when this was happening, put some dice cues up in the chat. I remember when selling crack was legal. Oh, y'all don't remember that? Y'all from Brooklyn don't remember that? You don't remember when the police would allow lines like people was at Pathmark going into these holes in the walls where niggas was chained in all day selling crack, and the police drove by that every day. Y'all remember that? Oh, my fault. 7, forgive me. Thank you, 7. Thank you, because I thought I was bugging the fuck out. Because people fail to realize when crack first came out, this was an experimental drug to destroy black people, allegedly. Allegedly. This was something that was put in the neighborhood to fuck us up. You know, fair use. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is our opinion. But it fucked up because it went to them too. Y'all don't even remember. Let me ask you something. Let me see if y'all really was outside. Let's see if y'all really was outside. Who was the first entertainer that was known for smoking crack? Oh, y'all don't know. I start some media shit over here. I start some goddamn media shit over here. Who was the first entertainer known for smoking crack? Cassandra said, I was outside, nigga. Don't forget them Dice Cubes, Dice. You said it. You see what the Sister 7 said. Niggas wasn't getting locked up. Let me tell you something when crack became a problem. Let me tell you when crack became a problem. I did a show on this too. When Officer McDonald got killed in Queens. Shout out to Pappy Mason and them niggas, man. I'm not glorifying nothing. I'm just trying to tell you what started the war against crack. Rudy Giuliani, a cop get killed protecting somebody in front of the crib. Remember the song by Capone and Noriega? C-A-T-O-N-Y, invade and Y, multiply, kill a cop. Y'all don't remember what happened back then? Okay, let me give y'all some history. Thank you, DMW Shots. 10 seconds goes to my man, Chief Red Hair. Give him 10. You got 10. And then the second 10 goes to my brother from another mother. Yep, you getting 10 too, FT. She said, born December the 30th, 1972. You want to hear something funny? I got here a few months before you. Same year, September the 10th, 1972. Virgo shit. But back to what my man Shot said, it was Richard Pryor. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't even ready for this shit. Some of y'all might not be able to hear this, but I'm going to talk to y'all. These for the adults. Grown folk shit. Grown folk shit. My man City Boy said, yo, check this out, Dice. I ain't even get hit at 91, beloved. But let me tell you something, City Boy. And you know where we from. That was a great year. Divine was still living. Tim was still living. Jonah was still living. Hood was still living. Little was still living. Oh, man. He took me back. Pardon me, y'all. He took me back. 91 was a good year. Woo! Shout out to Wise and them. Scott and them. Rome and them. Woo! Shout out to Ken doing them. Shout out to the whole Warren family. If you know, you know. Rest in peace to Tim, yo. The real Rockefeller. I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna talk about Tim, man. Flyest nigga I think I ever saw besides my nigga Larry. If y'all wanna know who Larry is, that's Baby Grizz that be up in these chats. That nigga Baby Grizz that be trolling, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Ain't nothing troll about him in real life. Yes. Wherever you see Baby Grizz, he be trolling all the time. Let me explain something to you. Ain't nothing trolling about him, man. My man said, I myself happen to be a crack baby. Don't get it twisted. A lot of my mans is. But when that Freebase came out, Richard Pryor made a joke about it. He said, man, I dipped my Oreo cookie in the milk and the shit blew up. Shit blew up. And I'm glad that my man said that. My nigga Jess Eric said he should happen to be a part of that. Do you understand who is actually in charge of certain things now in the street? The epidemic of the crack babies. If you agree with what I'm saying, put the dice cubes up. Because remember, they was getting high. They stopped getting high. They fell in love and started getting high again, and then they had you. My man said, thank God he was able to break the chains. Chief said, that's a fact, Dice. Because I want y'all to pay attention to this dude right here, man. And this is fucked up. Because before he did this, I want to break this down intricately. You know how I like to get into shit. You know I like to get into shit. I see you, Mr. Sandra. You know how I like to get into shit. You know how I like to break shit down. I'm a Virgo. I'm very analytical. That be my problem. I be studying shit from too many angles. I try to look at shit from like 6, 7 angles. I don't even let one thing pinpoint my decision. That's how fucked up I am. That's the curse of being a Virgo. Very analytical people. I've always been told, yo, Dice, you think too much. But let me explain something to you. To all them people that say, yo, Dice, you think too much. I'm still here.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Fuck that. Shout out to everybody that's talking about it. I ain't hear nobody break it down like this. When we was coming up, unfortunately, if we was involved with certain things, we ain't know nothing. First thing we knew is if you got some motherfucking money and you ain't known to have no motherfucking money, you don't start spending no goddamn money out the fucking blue. Am I right? Now check this out. Check this out right here. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Fair YouTube usage, y'all. This is the young man I said was kind of funny about this whole scenario because when Primo got robbed, he did a video saying, yo, come check me. I got some money for you. Matter of fact, I got the new iPhone 16 for you. And I started saying to myself, hey, what the fuck is you got all this shit for this nigga for? Don't get it twisted. If your man is fucked up, pay attention. If your man is fucked up, allegedly scamming out there in the street, getting all type of goofy shit, all right, cool. But that night, that's all you want to talk about is getting him some money and a cell phone. That don't make no sense. Because if you really was concerned about your man, you'd be wanting to know where them niggas was at, what them niggas is looking like, and what do he plan on doing. Let's get into this right quick, y'all. Pay attention. Let's go.
I would never take a fake chain. Primo was paying Code 33 $1,500 a week to not expose that. Jeezy Moolah was mad at me. Primo, you pop pizzle. You ain't got no candy. Primo, you ain't got walls. You in mommy house with the green walls. That's sad, bro. You 43 years old and you in mommy house. Don't decline my live. Stop declining the live, Primo. You pop pizzle. Primo, you know what you told Jeezy. Jeezy wanted me to expose you and I didn't. I got all the footage. I'm about to pull the footage up on you. Now you done.
Dog, salute.
You done, Primo. You got no candy. Yo, listen. You see this shit? This 250,000 on my neck I just bought. And I'm still backing out dog shit. This a real 250. This a real 250,000. You know what you did with your shit. Your name is Dexter's Laboratory. All them lab diamonds. You Dexter's Laboratory.
Y'all remember that scene? Dog Soldier, I see you. I just said your name, dog. Do y'all remember that scene in Menace to Society when he told him, he said, so you dropped the beer at 10:46. And they waited till 11:30 to clean it up? Yo, what's my favorite saying, FTC? What's my favorite saying, F? City Boy said, all the money these guys got, they want to just brag about you got this. And why not invest in buying buildings or properties, give back to your community? Straight bozos. I want y'all to pay attention to something, though. Like FTC, I always say this. You know that's where you done fucked up at, right? First of all, hypothetically speaking, fair YouTube usage, he's incriminating himself into possibly being involved with robbing the man Primo. This is just journalism from a journalistic point of view. This is some real deep shit because you put this on motherfucking Instagram and you wanted the world to hear this. Now, you said something that was very crazy. You said that the chain that he had lab diamonds. Lab-made diamonds. The only way a person would know, dog, that a person had lab-made diamonds in a particular piece of jewelry is if that person had that jewelry in their hand or in that possession and took it to a jewelry store and maybe, just my theory, went to try to sell it and they said, yo, the gold is real and these is diamonds, but these is lab-made. That makes sense? How do you know this shit is lab-made? Then I want y'all to pay attention to something. Because niggas is watching too much goddamn American Gangster. I'm making some sense, Chief. Niggas been watching too much of that Denzel Washington movie. Didn't y'all see he's an actor? He just got saved. He's a minister. You niggas better stop watching that movie, American Gangster. You know why you need to stop watching that movie, American Gangster? Because Denzel Washington, the woman that he married, decided to buy him a chinchilla fur. Chinchilla fur. Full-length chinchilla fur. And they had to match. Mind you yet, he was sitting in the front row of one of the biggest fights ever, right alongside the top mob bosses. This is the reason why the feds jumped on his back, because of a coat. Now, if you're watching the movie, you did understand she had beautiful taste. Beautiful coat. Pay attention to what this guy got on, y'all. Pay attention to this. Am I bugging the fuck out? Am I bugging the fuck out? My man Eric said talk, guys. Check this out. This nigga got on $250,000 on his neck, a full-length chinchilla jacket, and a full-length chinchilla hat. Let's go.
AKA Uncle Elroy. You 42 years old out here getting booked. That's crazy. That should show a lot for you. Your pins down. You did 10 interviews talking about how you had the strap on. You called me. Yo, we ain't going to get into that. We ain't going to get into that. Stop denying and get on live. You don't want to go live because you returned that money. You pop pizzle. You know I know you pop. And this is what we gonna do. Cause you know that was not 300,000 that you showed. You got mad camera tricks. You got a whole lot of camera tricks. It's not gonna work over here. You flip through that money so fast and try to hurry up and talk loud so people won't catch it. You know I know all your camera tricks. You know that. And you know that those were some live stones, bro. You paid Code 33 $1,500 a week not to expose you. Now we gonna get Code 33 in here. And Jeezy Moolah was mad because he like, yo, V, why you not exposing him? Yo, you know who made Imperial take that? You know I made Imperial take that video down with you with them live stones. That's why Imperial took that video down. You went to a bodega. You went to a jewelry store in a bodega and made them make your chain. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Tag your jeweler that made that chain. I don't care if that chain is taken. You still got to tag your jeweler. You know what you did. I got the video. I got the video when you tried to post my chain and be like, yo, niggas is talking about TV shit. Yo, I'm out of here. You did that so you won't have to post your chain. Why when people say your chain fake, why you never threw your chain in the oven? Stop capping. You had 3,800 followers. You was following 35.
I just had to stop that for a minute. Fair YouTube uses, man. I got to put my man Zeddy on for this because this nigga's crazy. We're going to get back into this fool in a few minutes. But check my man Zeddy out, y'all. I like this dude.
Want to simplify entry into the federal market? Then review the free, practical guide to getting started in government contracting. Get your copy now at the link below or call 87.
Girls just wanna have fun, so they party.
But mama a party girl, she just wanna have fun too. They say you ain't wifey type, but I don't care, I want you. She like to do drugs too, she in love with guns too. They say you too piped up, but I think that I love you.
I'm not trying to be nosy, let me know where you going tonight. Know you trying to have fun, but make sure we link by the end of the night. Don't be out with your friends, flirting with, you know it ain't right. Keep it real, you know it ain't right. When you be friendly, that shit get me tight. Never mind, it's okay, go and play with your life. I got that love how I talk on the mic. They be all in my comments and all of my likes. Okay, at the end of the day, baby girl, you my wife. Okay, definition of baddie, you really my type. Now you getting drunk, calling me a man. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, grabbing on my pants. Now you getting drunk, calling me a man. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, grabbing on my pants. And them denim jeans, your booty look nice. When I seen your story, I had to look twice. Poured in your cup, Henny with the ice. Now you getting drunk, calling me a man. Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Now you getting drunk, grabbing on my pants. Wasn't you a homebody? Now all of a sudden you always outside. Why is you wasting your time? Come be with me, girl, you know I don't mind.
What?
And you know that you fine. Flicks on your story, you post all the time. You a 10, that mean you a dime. So I'm on your body, I'm all on your spine. I'm not trying to be nosy, let me know where you going tonight. Know you trying to have fun, but make sure we link by the end of the night. Don't be out with your friends, flirting with, you know it ain't right. Keep it real, you know it ain't right. When you be friendly, that shit get me tight. Now you getting drunk.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist with it. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
I like that dude. Keith Redhead said, yo, he looks like a guy from a rap group in Philly's Most Wanted. I forgot his name. Yo, this dude is crazy. Let's get back into this guy, TV Baller. Let's see what he had to say about this certain situation and this robbery. Let me see how y'all feel about this. Let's go.
2014, 13, you was I dude. You was in the spot. You was chilling. You was quiet. You was I dude. This is crazy. And stop acting like it's over a female, because you know, like I know that you can't even get next to the chicks I got. You posting crackheads. Yes, I said it. You posting crackheads. Name one baddie that you knocked down in New York City. You can't name one. Stop going to the strip clubs, linking up, meeting people, adding your 2,000 with their 30,000 and recording, acting like you missed to spend that shit. You ain't spending nothing. You Capitron. You Uncle Elroy Capitron. You ain't got no money. If you have money, how you don't got a doorman? Like, yo, what crib come without a doorman, bro? Then you say you in a penthouse. Your building go up to the 6th floor, bro. How is that a penthouse, bro? I told you, I see your print. I live in Manhattan. Come down here to Manhattan. Come live where I live. You heard? Be what I be. See what I see. You heard? You want to be cheap. You don't want to spend $10,000, $15,000 on rent. You know why? Because you rap now. Fast money done slowed up. You feel me? You looking for any gimmick. You never saw you selling t-shirts, my nigga.
He said $15,000 a month. So you mean to tell me he got $180,000 a year just to pay for somewhere to live? Like he said, he got a doorman, but he ain't got no job. He's known on Instagram. He's known on YouTube. He's known on Facebook. Is one of the top scammers, y'all. You know, that Bitcoin shit, busting them checks. You know, that corporate motherfucking money. So if he get this the real smooth shit about that hustle. This is the real smooth shit about that hustle. If you get jammed up with that shit, they don't really rock with you like that. You might get like probation. You might get like a fine or some shit like that. The niggas might give you like a year or two or some shit like that. My man David Workman started laughing. Shout out to you, beloved. Seven say, yo, all that so-called money and no property. You mean tell me you got all, let me tell you something. You got $180,000 a month. That's just rent. $15 on the 12 is 15,000 on the 12. It's 180. Men lie, women lie, them numbers don't. That's 180,000. You got a doorman, you in Manhattan. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. Check this dude out, man. Is he incriminating himself?
Then you arguing with people talking about, yo, the t-shirt is only $200. Why y'all ain't spending that shit, bro? You selling merch, bro? Come on, my nigga. I gave you the city. I told you you had the city because you was looking real cute. You threw me off with them lab stones. You ain't want to put that in the oven, bro. Jeezy Moore.
Pause for a minute. Did I hear him correctly? Is this the new phase with these gangsters? Is this the new phase with these gangsters? The man said, quote, unquote, I told you was the king of the city because you was looking real cute. Anybody in here put me up on this new lingo? Is that some new shit? Is that part of the new repertoire? Is that the repertoire now that a man tells another man you're cute? Ladies, just Eric, Chief. Goddamn, 7, 10. Is this the new shit? Shots, this what they doing now? Yo, Shots, when the last time you told a nigga you cute, my nigga? Your FTC, your dog soldier. Bedrin. When the last time you tell him I'm cute, Bedrin? Am I making sense? Let's continue to watch this shit right quick. Maybe I'm bugging the fuck out. Maybe I'm bugging out. Maybe YouTube users. Check this out, y'all.
Jeezy Moolah was tight at me. He like, yo, V, we really came out here really spinning it, paying on. Yo, TV, why you letting him fake his way through? I'm like, yo, G, you know what, bro? Just leave Primo alone, bro. He like, yo, nah, V, I can't believe that, bro. You really letting him finesse his way through the system. I spoke to Code 33. You know, I let Code 33 get his money on. You pay Code 33 $1,500 a week. I told Cole, I said, yo, Cole, you got people writing me saying, like, yo, TV, you taking up for Preem and his shit is fake. Cole say, yo, V, they telling me the same thing. I can't do favoritism no more. I say, yo, you know what I'm going to do? I say, yo, Preem, you got to make that right. You got to trade that chain and Preem notice. Preem notice. I said, Preem, you got to trade that chain and you got to get something that's right. Stop acting like this is over females, Preem, because you know me and you don't ever talk to the same type of girls. You know what girls you talk to, you know which ones I talk to. This ain't got nothing to do with females. Stop trying to switch the shift because you know it's over them laboratories. This is over your chain. Then you got a tooken. What that nigga Mav said in that battle? If your chain fake, I'm going to find you and fuck you up some more. I know they want to hurt you for that, bro. You made them risk a felony for some labs. I know they want to hurt you, bro. I don't even know that. Listen, let me tell you something. Once and for all, Preem, I don't know who got you. You just think I know because you know how my squad do. That's what it is. You think I know who got you because you know how my squad do. Preem, let me tell you something.
If this nigga just admitted that his people, his friends, his squad, his comrades is running around committing felonious and dangerous robberies, put a 7 in the motherfucking chat. If the nigga just said to the world, you think I got your chain because you know how my squad move. 7, put a 7. I'm fool, dog. Yo, City Boy. Chief, the might be a fool. See, this type of shit I'm going to talk about. I got other shit that's interesting. This is goofy. This is goofy. This what I call goof. I don't even, what? Shout out to Joppy, y'all. I got to get myself together. Shout out to Dog Soldier. After this, we getting in the tut. Let's go.
You better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go. Mike Jack glove and a Jason mask. I ain't stopping for the fuzz, I'ma push the gas. A red Dickies, niggas the blessed way. 31 a number for image, nigga, the West way. Trust me, if I get your chain, it ain't no coming back. I booked them with the same gun I got for money stacks.
I don't think y'all listening to what he said. Now, hold on. But before we get into this right quick. Listen to Jaffe lyrics. And listen to what the young man said. You think I got you because you know how me and my mans is rolling. Holiday! Happy holiday, Fitz!
You better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go. Mike Jack glove in a Jason mask. I ain't stopping for the fuzz, I'ma push the gas. Or red Dickies, niggas the blessed way. 31 a number for image, nigga. The West way, trust me. If I get your chain, it ain't no coming back. I booked them with the same gun I got for money stacks. Yeah, shit be weighing on my chest heavy. I lost too many in the field, that's why I moved deadly. Doing all that cock boom ain't gon' make me boom. You hit with hollows, put you right in the air. I hop balloon, you body stiff. Niggas suit that it fit, they won't resume you. Buying all these bricks come with mob ties, hog ties, short with the chicken, I get them farm fried. Or even Kennedy, get left with no identity. The remedy is mixed with a bullet size of a centipede. When I open, show him the power of $1. That's your man, if you pay him enough, be the one that, yeah. He thought that was his man until you shot him. You better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go.
It's me. Go. They gon' die if they send a threat. They talking crazy, but they internet. They catching plays till we intercept. We invest. 60 P's in a fishing net. We the best. Feel like Khaled when I get the check. God did. Bless me when them bullets came and then the car slid. I gave them everything out the thing. They knew I was the shooter by my diamond ring. I'm hitting hard, rocking school bells, shoving ranks. They say I'm top tier, I had to climb the ranks. I don't play about my lady, that's designer state. Watch your mouth, before the bomb squad, watch your house. 103rd, 113, the cops is out. I tell them do it.
I thought about something, man, because Jaffe be popping up in and out. I gotta say something to you, Jaffe. I don't give a fuck about none of that goofy shit. Fuck all that trolling shit. I gotta say something to you, Jaffe. Jaffe ain't never struck my page. He ain't never beef about me doing none of his music. He even let me put the video in. He said, official video. But let me tell y'all what this nigga did. This what niggas do when they get on YouTube. Check this out. Yo, F, check this out. Yo, listen to what the nigga did to me, dog. Can anybody in here tell me right now my nigga Jav did to me? Oh, your man will switch up on you when it comes to YouTube, nigga. Boy, a nigga drop a jewel on your ass. Can anybody tell me what this nigga Jaffe did? Yo, 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 yo! Happy holidays, nigga. We got big motherfucking Yak up in the building. That nigga dog said, what the fuck this nigga do? Now when I play the nigga music, that shit say you can share the revenue. That nigga monetized now, y'all. Over there, he was like, yo, Dice, what that YouTube check looking like? Remember that shit, eh? The nigga said, yo, what that YouTube check looking like, Dice? Well, anyway, I got some shit. This is what I wanted to end the show off. I'll drop the link if y'all want to build on this one. It's a great great content. Great content. If y'all not subscribed, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the shit in the chat right now. I'm gonna put this shit in the chat right now. I'm dead ass serious. I gotta put this shit in the chat. Oh, I'm bugging. I ain't want to take a nigga. Got mad shit. If y'all not subscribed to Walter King Tut Johnson, one of the most controversial names that's out right now. If y'all did not see the show I did with the Sis 7, I keep telling you, the shit is rising. Don't get it twisted. Grown folks conversation. I appreciate everything. You gotta go watch the show with the Sis 7. The reason why I said I was going to end the show with this one. We just showed the robber game, the stick-up game. I'm going to keep it funky with you. Niggas couldn't walk around with the jury. These niggas be walking around in Brooklyn if your niggas like, it's home all them years. Drac, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? Seamoss from Vanderbilt. Fitzy, Devon, you know what I'm saying? Delroy. The nigga shy before he changed his life. My nigga Eric. Yo, whoo. Niggas couldn't walk around with that jewelry like niggas be having on, man. That's on my life. That's on my life. I knew some wild people. I knew some wild people. I dare you to go to Albee Square Mall on my mama. I dare you, if we had a time capsule, I go back to Albee Square Mall, Christmas weekend, 88. Yeah, we from the era where you had to be tough to go shopping. Especially at night. Them boogeymen was outside. You was by Fort Greene, Farragut, all them gangster projects downtown. People sleep on Farragut houses. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. It's on my channel. It's on my channel, Yak. It's called Conversations with Seven. Shout out to Kelvin. Shout out to Kelvin. God bless the dead. But shout out to Walter King Tut Johnson. And hopefully, I'm gonna try to talk this shit into existence. He was saying last night, if y'all ain't seen his Christmas show, him and his lovely wife. If 50 Cent do a motherfucking show on this man right here, who cares? And matter of fact, shout out to all the real women. I'm gonna give y'all props. Word up. Even though I be standing up for y'all, I'm gonna give y'all props. I do not know this lady Mac Mama. I know she's a rapper. I know she's to be with the lowlifes. I know she's to get money in the street. I know all the theatrics that they talked about, the Jerry Springer show. But let me tell you something. I don't know her past, but the way that woman is holding this man down, he can't go back to jail. They did a live yesterday. They had like 300 people in the building, 280 people in the building. And then their chemistry was so magnetic because, shout out to Mac Mama, yo, her spirit is so crazy. She like, yo, check this out. I don't even play with no trolls. But Tut, shout out to Tut, he was like, me and her had a conversation about that. He said some of the deepest shit, y'all got to watch this show. He said, if two people are arguing and one of them is a fool, if somebody is looking out from the outside in at both of them arguing, they both look like fools. So he said, why would you even be up here feeding into somebody with the negative shit? Grown folk shit. Grown folk shit. And what she said was, she said, I decided to listen to what my king said. She said, because I be ready to go. They had her so hot. She said, I be ready to bust my gun. You know what I'm saying? Like going at them. But the troll game is coming. So hopefully she'll get some mods over there. They'll get some mods and get the rocking and rolling. But the reason why I'm talking about this gentleman right here is because they got all these type of categories on his name. Stick-up kid, drug dealer, extortionist, murderer, allegedly the person that shot Tupac Shakur. And he gave his testimony on that. If you didn't see the interview, go check the interview out. He gave his testimony on that. And let me explain something to you. I don't know him personally. My uncles and them know him. That's a different era. But the conviction in his story pertaining to Tupac Shakur, I honestly to say, if he's lying about that, he got me fooled because I believe him. Because when he spoke about the admiration, so you pay attention to people's face and people's characteristics and the way they move. When he started talking about the admiration that he had for the Black Panther movement. See, a lot of people today, some people forget about that. Some people forget about that Black Panther movement. It really was a group of black people that was holding it down for us on some solidarity shit just because black is what it is. Ron, BX, I see you. 050, salute. And when he spoke about how could he even, he said, unfortunately, because of the things that he did on the street. Now, remember, I just talked about this yesterday. Back in the days, you notice there were so many people. Tube, salute. There was so many people back in the 80s and the late 80s and the early 90s that were convicted for unaliving people. I just did a show the other day about the man coming home for 30 years. There's so many people now that convictions for unaliving people are getting overturned. Pay attention. I said this the other day. Back then, there were so many unsolved murders. The budget that was given to the police, to the mayor, to the commissioner, it was threatened to be cut in half because they were saying, check this out, how come these murders are not being solved? They had people that were going to jail for things just because they did not advocate their first right. You have the right to remain silent. Y'all see the situation that went down with the Central Park Five? Y'all see the situation that went down with the Central Park Five, much less all the homicides that had to be turned, like they said, from red to black. So it's a bunch of people now that's coming home for things that they didn't do. This is one of the deepest stories ever. This is some real deep shit. Now you got a man that got this category of him, this paint on him, of being nothing to be trustworthy, shouldn't even be happy. They gave a man 5 consecutive life sentences. So that man, he was supposed to die in jail. If you see the look in the man's face for enjoying his first Christmas of freedom with people that care about him. He did the live, he was doing his thing. But check this out though, this is what I was proud of, and I bigged it up. And shout out to Tuck, because he acknowledged the shit in the chat, and he bigged me up. Because this is something that was real, like, kind of special to me being from Brooklyn. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's about evolving. It's like evolution, like to evolve. Big word for change. You got to change to get something better. Fair YouTube usage. Shout out to Tuck, man. I don't know if y'all know this. This man was on MSNBC. Y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I'm going to start doing like some of these content creators. I'm going behind the avatar. If y'all don't acknowledge what I'm just saying, I'm staying behind the avatar. Oh my God, Holly. Sorry to hear that, sis. She said, my son just got life without the possibility of parole. You here for a reason, sis. I'm telling you something. Your story, especially if they didn't see the show, your story is definitely a strong indication of God. And my prayers go out to your son, because I know how you feel about your children. And rest in peace to your other son. This is just crazy. God got a story for you. I don't know what it is, sis. And I'm not just saying this shit. I am not just saying. I know anybody that know me on YouTube, you already know I don't play when it comes to God. God got a story for you. And it's going to be right around the corner. Like, shout out to my homegirl, Danny Lux. Shout out to my homegirl, Danny Lux. Let me tell y'all a story. When I first met Danny Lux, I never forget, Danny Lux cursed me out. Because when I met Danny Lux on YouTube, her energy was so, I had so much chemistry with her energy. This was like somebody like, yo, this is my sis right here. You dig what I'm saying? And then some foul shit had came up to my ear. And I was involved in it. So I had to let her know. Fuck it. Have I ever been around her? Nope. Do we be talking on the phone or nothing like that? Nope. Only time we had the honor of blessing each other's spirit is on the stage. Rest in peace to the Dread El Compa. She was my man friend. When that woman found out that I was telling her the truth, you dig what I'm saying? That woman came back to my show. She ain't go in the chat and go, yo, Dice, you know what? You was right, bro. I'm sorry. She came up on the stage. First thing she said is, she was like, bro, you was right. She said, I'm so sorry. That's why all the people that be like, They don't understand. Shout out to my nigga Tube. I don't even get into certain shit. But the way me and him met, I don't even get into certain shit. Because there's certain loyalties certain people got. And that man didn't know me from nowhere. And when I met Danny, that's the same way. So when she found out certain things, cool. Well, make a long story short, she was telling me she was going through something with her grandmother. Her grandmother's property. She was worried. We was talking about it on the show. She was worried about, you know, finances and shit like that. In the middle of the show, God just told me to tell her. I'm dead serious. I said, yo, sis, check this out. Because she was going through something with jail. You know, Danny got that little attitude. She get money. She in the street. She in Virginia. I said, yo, God got a plan. I said, yo, check this out. Everything you ask for is coming. Everything you ask for is coming. One of the most monumental shows. She broke down in tears. Maybe 8 months later, she was like, yo, Dice, you remember when you were saying that shit about my grandmother's house and all that? And I was like, yeah. She was like, yo, I just got the people to sell me the house. I got the loan. And I put down a good piece of money. And I get to take care of my mama. And I just sent my baby off to college. So, you know, it's good people on YouTube. But back to King Tut. Allegedly shot Tupac and robbed him, but I believe he didn't do it. Allegedly committed some heinous acts in the street. That's his story. If you want to check it out, all you got to do is go over to his channel. I dropped the link one more time because they got part 1, part 2, and now part 3. Seven said, Paulie, never give up. They gave Tut 5. Talk that shit, sis. That's why I was mad at you. That's why I love Seven, man. She's not a regular person. Did y'all what she just said? And you see how that goes lines right up with the show? They gave Tut 5 life sentences. So everybody that don't know the story about Walter King Tut Johnson, I got some good shit for y'all right now, y'all. I got some real good shit for y'all right now. I'm not gonna front. I think y'all gonna enjoy this one. Because being from Brooklyn and him being from Brooklyn and like I said, the people that he is known to be dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And like Seven said, they gave that man 5 consecutive life sentences. 5 consecutive life sentences. I gotta rock my nigga Javi before we get into the story. So if y'all want to roll up, twist something up, make yourself a good drink, go ahead and do it. This is my #1 song right here, y'all. Show me that you're loyal and you stuck with me.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. It's my time. Now. Niggas gotta be drunk. They see anything different. Top.
Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, it's a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right, prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it. Move dangerous, cocaine V is white painted. Move cautious, the niggas call it scared, I call it smart. They too tough, they thought it couldn't happen, now you shot. I talk truth, I jumped off the step. I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask. Boy, a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa Sun. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah, bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the rod. I'm tryna wheel her in. Yeah, she turn to Mimi when she up there. Love her when she can't get enough, oh damn. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, don't cry on my shoulders. I know we fucking foul, but she been wanting to get a pussy up. And yeah, it's a good enough reason to get a pussy up. So myself when I get home and I'ma take the streets. Looking in the mirror, it's a better me.
Like self-care, I'm taking
time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me.
Told me you love you, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around, cause there's no luck with me. Told me you love you, now you stuck with me.
I'm about to show y'all that shit when I get a shit tatted. I'm getting that shit tatted in a couple of weeks on my arm. I'm getting Another Day Alive, Another Day Free. I'm getting my shit on there. On my other arm, I'm getting that shit. Prove to me you loyal and you stuck with me. Promise y'all, I'm gonna come up here and show y'all that shit. Prove to me you loyal and you stuck with me. And Another Day Alive, Another Day Free on my other arm. Facts. Oh, she said we lost the sound to the video. I'm up here bugging. I heard it myself. I'm sorry. But yo, let's get into this shit with Tuck because this is some deep shit, y'all. And sis, Harley, pay attention to this law that's just been passed. And pay shout out to Donald fucking Trump. Shout out to fucking Donald Trump because it was a lot of presidents that overlooked this pardon. But Donald Trump said, nah, some people have been sentenced to jail for too much fucking time, man. These cases have to be re-examined to the pinpoint of accuracy, and then these people are going to have to be given the time that's allotted for the crime or the crimes that they're convicted of. And them common law states, you go up in Virginia with the wrong amount of anything on you, bang, look what they just did to Ken Do, Sandra Rucker. A little bit over 2 ounces of crack. They gave them niggas 5 life sentences. They gave her 390 years in jail. She just got pardoned. She just got pardoned. But pay attention to this shit. Shout out to Tut, man. This is some real deep shit. Because I ain't never seen a gangster on NBC. Not from around my way. Not from Brooklyn. Let's go. Fair YouTube usage.
Welcome back. At 90 years old, Judge Frederick Block is re-examining some of the prison sentences he has handed down after 30 years on the federal bench. Sentences he is now deeming as too harsh. One of those prison terms was given to Walter King Tut Johnson in 1997, after Johnson had been convicted on drug, robbery, and witness tampering charges. But as of 2 months ago, thanks to the 2018 First Step Act, Block was able to amend Johnson's sentence, release
the First Step Act, y'all. Pay attention to that. In a rare move, judge changes mind after 27 years and frees a Brooklyn man. Let's go.
Releasing him from prison after 27 years. And Judge Block and Walter Johnson join us now. Judge Block is also the author of the new book with the title, A Second Chance. A federal judge decides who deserves it. Thank you, gentlemen, both for being here. Judge, we'll start with you. Talk to us a little bit about that process, that soul searching that you did, and the conclusions you reached that some of these sentences may have been too harsh.
Well, the First Step Act, which was enacted in 2018, changed the sentencing landscape in the United States of America for federal court judges. In that statute, which was a bipartisan statute endorsed by everybody, and to its credit, signed off by President Trump, it gave judges like myself the responsibility to reconsider previously imposed sentences, and if warranted, to reduce the sentences, and even in the case of Walter Johnson, to let him out of.
Now check this out. Shout out to Trump one more time. In simplified terms, that nigga Trump signed that motherfucking pass and say, yo, check them niggas, check this shit that y'all giving these people, man. Some of this shit don't even make no motherfucking sense. Look how many judges overlooked that. I ain't even gonna say his name, but he our color. He wouldn't sign that. He wouldn't sign that pardon. And he our color. He kind of, in my opinion, tried to level it out by pardoning 100 people. But that nigga said, yo, I'm gonna sign this shit for everybody that might have been unjustly sentenced. Pay attention to that shit. The judge that just gave that man 5 life sentences said, yo, check this out. Donald Trump gave me the motherfucking choice to let this man stay in jail on a term that I gave him or to reevaluate the shit. Maybe I was a little bit too harsh on the motherfucking man. Look how long he been in jail. If that ain't motherfucking God, what is it? Let's go.
The jail. I sentenced him to 5 life terms of imprisonment. He was supposed to die in jail 28 years ago because of changes in the law, because of his rehabilitation, because of the powers that district court judges now have. I was able.
Did y'all hear that big word he just said? It changes the law because of his rehabilitation. His rehabilitation. Meaning the nigga, quote unquote, letting people know he know how to interact with motherfuckers in jail without getting in no motherfucking trouble. Maybe it's time to let this man go in the street.
Because of the powers that the district court judges now have, I was able to free him.
Let me ask you this, Judge and Walter. Well, one of the things that I found, you know, I was a big critic of Mayor.
Hold on. I got to get him. It's up to y'all if y'all want to listen to this dude right here. I don't really fuck with him. Before he start talking, I don't fuck with him. I ain't never been no Al Sharpton fan. I have not been an Al Sharpton fan since the Tawana Brawley scandal. Maybe that's a little bit too old for some of y'all, but I have not been an Al Sharpton fan since the Tawana Brawley scandal, where he convinced a young black teenager to come up with a cockamamie story about her being abducted by some white police officers and was sexually assaulted for a weekend. I ain't fuck with him since then. My man Ron BX said, he said, I don't never hear nothing good about that dude. From nothing. I've never fucked with him since that. He convinced that girl, pull it up, the Tawana Brawley story. He convinced that girl to lie for media and fame. And the girl was with her boyfriend. She was scared to tell her parents because just like any other young teenager that spent the night out, you know, if you get that curfew back in the days and you don't come home at 11 o'clock and then you're scared and then you don't come home at 12 o'clock, then you don't come home at 1 o'clock and then you so much in motherfucking fear, you just don't go home. You feel as though you safe because they don't know where you at. But then when you go home, you know they're going to beat your ass back in the days. Holly said, I ain't never been a fan of him. He full of shit. And the reason why I said I don't fuck with him because he's always trying to grab clout or take credit for being the founder of something that somebody already brought to light. Like this situation right here with this judge, all praises to this man. This man ain't our color. But one thing he got is a heart. He started thinking about certain shit, and he let Tut go. But pay attention to Al Sharpton, yo. Listen to his little slivery ass. Fair YouTube usage.
Ed Koch. But in his later years, he and I formed a second chance program with Professor Charles Ogletree. And I do give credit to President Trump for signing the act. One of the things I think people don't realize is that many people grew up like I did, where it was correction facilities, not just detention centers. And you throw away people's lives by giving them this whole extreme sentence where we should be trying to redeem people that are redeemable. Talk about that, Judge Block.
Well, I think that's absolutely correct. We have 4% of the world's population. We have 22% of its prisoners. And that was the motivation behind Congress's bipartisan effort to deal with mass incarceration. We are sentencing people to these indeterminate long terms of imprisonment. Things change over the passage of years, and they're entitled to have a second chance when and if that happens. So this legislation is important, Reverend Sharpton, and it has to be enacted by New York State as well. Only the federal government does this. New York State has a proposed statute called the Second Look Act. They ought to enact it. So people who are in jail inappropriately and improperly in New York State have a second chance also.
Walter, tell us about you and your second chance and why it is so needed to have the opportunity for many others to have a second chance at life.
The reason why it's so needed is because, like many guys like myself, we made a lot of mistakes in our past. And many times it's because of the communities we may come from, our concept on life. But as we get older and recognize our wrongs, we start to better ourselves. And as we begin to better ourselves and change, it's only right that you recognize the fact that we are working on ourselves and we are trying to become better human beings, and that we're no longer a threat to society or the threat that we once were.
Judge Judge Block.
And it's right here. It's history, man. Pay attention, man. This is history in the making right now. This is MSNBC, man. Morning with Joe, bro. Check Joe up here at the top. Joe like, I don't believe this shit. Joe like, I don't believe this shit. The judge that wrote the book like this, I love it. Al Sharpton up there like this. You get him, girl. Fair YouTube users. Let's go.
Do you have a do you have a sense of what is holding this legislation from being passed? What's holding it back?
My guess is that it's a political dynamic. I think that the leadership, is concerned about being criticized, that they're soft on crime. There's a lot
And Ron BX, this man right here was the man that gave him 5 life sentences. And after Donald Trump signed the pardon to go back to reevaluate certain cases because of extreme sentences, one of the cases that he felt obligated to change his determination was on Tut. All praises due. That's gangster.
of sensitivity in New York State with the bail reform situation we have, and they're gun shy. And they ought not to be. I mean, it's the right thing to do, and they have to really belly up to the bar. I hope this legislative session will finally enact that statute.
And Walter, tell us a little bit more about you and how you feel about your second chance and what you're doing with it.
I feel great about the second chance. I'm ecstatic. Now that I'm home, I get the opportunity to speak to the youth. I speak to other guys that I know who have made mistakes. I have a wife who speaks to the girls. I've developed a non-profit organization, Champions for Change.
You see what my man Ron said? He said, yo, that man had a change of heart. Not every judge has a reconsideration. Like that man thought about that shit like, yo, I bugged the fuck out. I gave this nigga 5 consecutive life sentences. You gotta pay attention. When this man was arrested, it was so much hype and courage behind his name. This judge right here had the authority and the power. He was younger. It was 27 years ago. So you know he was cocky, not giving a fuck. He trying to make a name for himself. You dig? Because it was such a high profile case. And then he went back and took his heart and said, yo, check this out. I think I fucked up with this one. He said, yo, you know what? See that, Dice? That's my problem. That's my brother. You see that? Let's get into this work, y'all. Shout out to Tut.
And we just want people to know that if you're a human being, you can change. You can better yourself. You know, I want guys and girls who have made mistakes to understand the fact that they are not the mistakes that they've made. And all they have to do is participate in the process of life to become better individuals. And it all comes from choices. You know, you choose better people, you choose better places, and you choose better things. And before you know it, your life will become better. And that's what's happening to me.
That's such an important message. We'll close the conversation with just exactly that. The new book.
Ron BX said, I disagree with the criminals who come home and jump straight into a non-profit organization. Got a point there. It seemed like it might be something behind it. You can look that man in his eyes and see the sincerity behind that. If that ain't evolution, what is it? That should be the best example of all. Pay attention to the jacket that was given on that man. Chilling. God had a plan for him. Shout out to Way to Black for that one. God had a plan for him. 5 consecutive life sentences. God could have just said, you know what? Give him 1 consecutive life sentence. Still would have died in jail. God could have said, give him 50 years. He'd still had to do 23 more years to be damn near eligible for parole. That's like dying in jail. Then he came home to a good woman. Family to care about him. I don't know if y'all know his niece. Her name is Billy B. She all over YouTube. Fire. Young lady she is what you call an MC. Seriously. Like it ain't Nah, that shit is coming from her heart. Certain shit I don't be listening to. Like that Zeddy 12 shit, twerking with your friends. That's coming from his heart. Good kid. He ain't trying to hurt nobody. He in a party dancing. Shout out to King Tut. Shout out to Mac Mama. Shout out to everybody in here. If a gangster like that from Brooklyn with a jacket could be on MSNBC and now a youth advocate, and possibly he might be having a good deal. Everybody need to pray that into existence, because I would love to see 50 do a series on his life or a movie. 50 is the one. I'm not going to front. Everything that boy touched is platinum. First came out with Power, destroyed it. All 6 seasons. All 6 seasons. Power killed him dead. Allegedly, Tariq killed him. I still don't believe Gokes is dead. I believe he shot him. I believe he fell off that balcony, but I don't believe he dead. Then he came back with Tariq. This nigga's crazy, man. Then the nigga gave Tommy a spinoff. Because remember Tariq, this nigga mind is crazy. Tariq and Tasha, his moms, was holding each other down. And then at the end of the shit with Tariq and his moms, the police were supposedly chasing him. And Tommy exploded in the car and disappeared. And then he got his own spinoff in Chicago. That shit is fucking fire. Then he did the BMF series. That shit is fucking fire. Name something he didn't do that was fire. So hopefully, him, Mama Mac, and Tut sit down at that table and put that deal together. I'd love to see some Brooklyn history from the person telling their own story, letting it go down. Y'all already know the slogan, another day alive, another day free. Y'all know the rest. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, instinct. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to